This is problem 7-80 from section 7.1.5. Solve each of the following equations. If we look at all three of these equations, part A, B, and C, what do you notice about what the exponent is? Well, we notice the exponent is where the variable is. So we've used something to solve these kinds of problems before. We've used logarithms, right? We've used logarithms and the power property to bring the exponent down in front. So we're going to use that for all three of these equations because the variable is the exponent. And so I'm going to start with part A over here. So I'm going to add a log to both sides. So log of 5 to the x equals log of 72. So I'm going to move down my x in front, the exponent, because my power property of logarithms. And then I'm going to divide both sides by log of 5. Divide by log of 5. Okay, so I cancel these out, so x is going to equal whatever that value is. So calculator, pull that back up. I'm going to do log of 72. Remember, when there's no base written for my logarithm, I'm assuming that it's a 10. Okay, so log of 72 divided by log of 5 gives me, let's say, 2.66. Okay, so 2.66 is my answer for part A. Done. So let's do problem part B. Now I'm probably going to take up another spot for part C. So B, I'm going to do the same thing. I take log of 2 to the 3x power equals log of 7. So notice my exponent is not just the x this time, it's 3 times x. So I'm going to bring down 3x in front times log of 2 equals log of 7. Divide by log of 2, just as if you were solving a regular equation. I want to get my variable by itself. So if I do that and divide, I'm going to end up having 3x equals this stuff. So it's log of 7 divided by log of 2 equals 2.81. Let's call that 2.81. And then I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides to get x by itself. So 2.81 divided by 3 equals 0.94. Let's round it to that. So 0.94. X equals 0.94. This is for part B. Okay. Part C. Let's look at our equation up here. Again, the same strategy, but we're building one more thing extra into our exponent every time. Notice in part A it was just the x, part B it was a number times x, part C is a number times x and plus another quantity. So I have 3 raised to the 2x plus 4 equals 17. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to combine 2 steps kind of at once. I'm going to add a logarithm on both sides and bring down my exponent in front. So 2x plus 4 times log of 3 equals log of 17. I divide everything by log of 3. Cancels. So I have 2x plus 4 equals whatever this is. And that's going to give me about 2.58. Okay. So now to solve for x, now it's like a regular equation. I subtract 4 from both sides. So I'm going to get 2x equals negative 1.42-ish, and then divide everything by 2. Okay, so if you rounded slightly differently, or if you didn't round, you're going to get a slightly different answer, but we get about negative 0.71 is going to be our answer for x. Now remember, I could check these answers if I plug x back in to the original problem, which in this case was right here. I can double check. Since we rounded, we would probably not get exactly 17. We'd probably get 0.6 or 16.98 or something, or a little bit over 17. But since we rounded, we realize that that's okay. So I'm going to add logarithms to both sides and use the power property for problem 7-80.